called John McCain, quote, out of touch.
The Democratic presidential candidate was speaking at an American Airlines facility in Kansas City today. Obama highlighted his ideas regarding the economy, energy, and health care. Obama said the economy is, quote, not working for ordinary Americans, and McCain cannot identify with those problems. Obama's KC stop is part of a 4-state tour of swing states on his way to delivering the acceptance speech Thursday night in Denver.
And speaking of the Democrats, 27 News political analyst Dr. Bob Beatty is in Denver this week covering all the action. He caught up with Lieutenant Governor Mark Parkinson earlier today.
Hi, Nate. Hi, Megan. I'm here in Denver, Colorado for day 2 of the Democratic National Convention, and I'm joined by Kansas Lieutenant Governor Mark Parkinson. Lieutenant Governor Parkinson, thanks so much for being here.
Well, Bob, it's great to be here tonight. This will be a very special night for Kansas.
Kansas Governor Kathleen Sebelius will be speaking to the convention this evening. What sort of themes will Governor Sebelius be touching upon?
Well, you know, we have millions of people across the country that are really struggling right now. Governor Sebelius is going to focus on the Midwest and on Kansas. It will be a very Kansas-oriented speech to talk about why Senator Obama would be such a great president for our state. And really highlighting that fact is the fact that he has been so supportive of the ethanol industry, the wind industry, and alternative forms of energy, while Senator McCain has not. And I expect that she'll be highlighting those facts quite a bit tonight.
Now, you talked to the Kansas delegation this morning, and you told the Kansas delegates that they had a chance to make history versus witnessing history. And what were you speaking to when you said that?
Well, we have some major problems at the federal level. Things have gotten very messed up over the last 8 years. We have a huge federal debt. We've got basically no energy policy. We have all sorts of challenges facing us. In order to solve those challenges, we need a president that can come in with a very good feeling of change and a lot of support from the public, sort of a groundswell of support. I think Senator Obama has the potential to do that. I think he will do that, and that's the reason that we're excited about his candidacy.
Now, Hillary Clinton is speaking tonight. Do you feel that she, in her speech, Hillary Clinton will help unify the party with her speech tonight?
Yeah. I am 100% confident that Hillary is going to give a unity message tonight, that she's going to bring her votes and her delegates over to Senator Obama. I think a lot of the talk about dissension among the Democratic Party is being brought up by our opponents who are trying to exploit it. I think you'll hear a unity message tonight, and if not, I'll be very, very surprised.
Now, you mentioned energy, and you've talked before about Barack Obama and energy. Are there any specific aspects of his plans that appeal to you?
Well, I'm completely fed up with $4 gasoline. I'm completely fed up with our dependence on foreign oil and the Middle Eastern countries and all that, and so is he. And the way that we solve it is that we develop new sources of oil in the short term, but in the long term, we need research and development to come up with new forms of energy. His plan is to spend the research and development dollars to solve this problem, to get onto electric cars, to have more wind power, to have more alternate sources of energy. And if we don't do that, we're going to be in the same mess for the next 50 years.
Okay, we have just a few more seconds. What do you feel the mood of the Kansas delegation is here at this convention?
Tremendous excitement. There really is a feeling that once and for all we can break the gridlock in Washington. We can elect somebody who can pull people together of all parties and make the changes in the country that we need to make to solve our problems.
Right. How's Kansas Lieutenant Governor Mark Parkinson here at the Democratic National Convention here at Day 2, Denver, Colorado. And back to you, Nate and Megan.
All right, thanks, Bob. Be sure to tune in to 27 News for all your election coverage. Dr. Bob Beatty will be in Minnesota next week for the Republican National Convention.
While the nation's Democrats